What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream as we are getting ready for the world of Outlaw late models here tonight. Need to adjust this logo just a bit. Hold on. Oh, let's just move it up a couple ticks. All right. Looks like we got a stacked field here tonight as we got a bunch of cars, 7,000 SOF out the gate as we get ready for tonight's action. Hold on, let me go make sure everything is good over here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this. All right, we should be up and going here, hopefully. I think this is working. All right, all kinds of new toys. Just trying to get this figured out here tonight. Let's see. Why is this not working? All right, I got to do something real quick. All right, guys, this is going to probably look a little goofy for you here for a second, but I need to adjust something really quick. If I can get this over here so I can see all the chat and stuff. All right, it is active. All right, so we're going to go back to full screen here. All right, we should be up and going. We're going to go ahead and click on the stream chat. Say hello out there if you're out there. Let me know that the chat is working. If you guys are over on TikTok, let me know on the TikTok. Shoot me a message. Actually, I could do. I'm wondering if I got this all set up right or not. Do not have that active. Let's go ahead and activate that. Oh, I got to activate all these sources. All right, that explains a lot. Let's go ahead and activate all these sources. All right, I'm not going to see anything if I don't do that. All right, that should fix all those problems. That should put me back up and going. Let's see. Trying to get all the chat and everything into one spot. Sorry, guys. Real race cars have fenders. What's up, Robert? What's up? Welcome back. All right, looks like that's working. Shoot a message over there on Facebook once again and YouTube. I want to make sure all this stuff is working. They're qualifying right now. We'll look at a little bit more here in a second. I'm just trying to make sure all these are coming through. All right, so I see that. Okay, all right. Is this race for beginners? No, this is Top Split official. All right, so I did find out how to get the TikTok stream over on the TikTok chat over here. I'm still not going to see all the notifications, I don't think. I'm still working on that. Let's see. Oh, dang, he said. All right, so OBS has some stuff. There we go. All right. If you're over on Hi Roller, thank you for the join. Appreciate that. Trying to see if it's going to let me see the notifications for follows and stuff on here. I'm still learning how everything's working. So bear with me here. Let's go ahead and see where everybody is qualified as it stands right now. It looks like Evan C's got that quick time as we get ready for tonight's heat race number 1. Now, remember, I don't have the line up there. Dirt Track, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. It is going to be Evan C starting on the pole. Chase Barbara second. Blake Majulis in that number 3 spot. Going to be Dylan Yeager in the 4th. Stephen Gaines in 5th. Hayden Tolson in 6th. Colton Zimmer in that number 7 spot with Matthew Watts in 8th. Derek Dryman's going to start 9th. Jesse Entrican in 10th. And Ethan Bowers in that number 11 spot. Bub Price, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like. Definitely appreciate that as we get ready for heat race number 1 here at Cedar Lake. Should be a good one. And Jeb says his home track. All right. Doesn't look like I am getting these notifications for when people like. Yeah, the highest rated rookies, right? Yeah, this is I know you know better, but for the other guys, this is top split late model opener. Are these times close? I didn't even look. I'll be honest with you. I was trying to get everything situated. I'm starting to stream with Streamlabs, but I am trying to get everything up and going where I get all my notifications and stuff like that. I'm trying to see if this one does give me the notification or not. I don't need that there. All right. All right, guys, getting ready for the green flag. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Evan C up to the top side as it looks like Blake Majula is going to dig down low. Here comes Chase Barbara back to the outside. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. What did I do? Oh, down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Here comes Chase back up under Blake as they head through 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps complete. 2 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Single file most of the way through the field. Right now, Colton Zimmer is that last and final transfer spot with a little bit of breathing room as Derek Dryman tries to battle Jesse Entrican. So top 7 all single file battle is going to be for that number 7 spot as they come, or 8 spot as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Colton trying to take that number 6 spot, get himself a little bit of room. What's up, Tyler? Tyler, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Out of turn number 2, down or 4, down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. They're going to get it back single file. Had a little bit of peeking for about that number 4 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's all single file for now as Evan C continues to lead the way. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Oh, did we have one around? Looks like Matthew Watts might have had a little bit of an issue. Him and Ethan Bowers as they fall back from the pack as the white flag is out. 1 lap to go. It's all Evan C. Hayden Tolson now in that final transfer spot. Now it's going to be Colton Zimmer. Here comes Derek Dryman looking down low as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Evan C., Majulis, Barbara, Gaines, Yeager, Tolson, Zimmer going to the feature. Everybody else off to the consi. We're not doing any racing tomorrow. I don't have anything planned for Lucas Oil, Nash. I'm not hosting these. This is Top Split Official. All right, looking for heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and hit up the starting lineup here. It is going to be Ethan Johnson on the pole here for heat race number 2. Nathan Waddell makes an appearance in that number 2 spot. Going to be Ryan Flatten in 3rd. Caden Honeycutt in 4th. Damian Kiefer going to start in that 5th spot. Trevin Lane in 6th. Cody Nevin in 7th. Going to be Brady Thompson in that number 8 spot. Aiden in 9th. Trey Mills in that number 10 spot. And Aiden Forrester in that number 11 position. All right, they got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. They'll get that one to go when they cross the line this time by. Who's it gonna be here tonight? Just so you guys know, I am having issues with the notifications trying to get them up. So if you guys are liking, I might be a little delayed. I might be a little delayed on some of those notifications. I apologize for that, or I might miss them. It's about to get plumb wild, says Timothy. What's up, Timothy? What's up, buddy? All right, down into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. Pace truck gonna haul ass. Green flag is out. It's top split official, Carson, as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's the opener. Ethan Johnson going to lead the way. Here comes Nathan Waddell looking down low, down the back straightaway. He's got to get back in line. Digs back up underneath through 3 and 4. Gets back in line out of turn 4 as they come down the front straightaway. Battle for that number 4 spot as Waddell and Honeycutt having a battle for second through turn number 3 and 4. It is crazy through heat race number 2 as Keeper continues to roll the bottom as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Keeper starting to get some ground down on that bottom side as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Oh my God, it is close at the back as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 3 laps complete. You know Ethan Johnson, nice. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, single file now for the front, but Honeycutt looking down low on Waddell for that number 2 position. Oh, Aiden Forrester going to bounce out of this one. Has a little bit of issue in the back as the battle for that number 1 spot starts to heat up. Here comes Nathan Waddell trying to look up underneath the 11 of Johnson. Can't quite get there. 3 laps to go. Okay. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be single file up at the front of the field. Ethan Johnson continues to lead. Here comes Honeycutt looking back down low on Waddell out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is in the air. Keeper now putting the pressure on Honeycutt. Out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Honeycutt going to dive it up underneath Waddell. Out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Not able to make the pass as they head through 3 and 4. It's going to be Johnson with the win. Waddell, Honeycutt, Keeper, Flat, Nevin, and Trey Mills going to the feature here tonight. That's not a surprise. All right, so heat race number 2 in the books. We're getting ready for the LCQ. Top 4 going to transfer. Everybody else going home. Let's hit it up for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, it's going to be Derek Dryman. Nick. Oh, Nick King? I don't see him. I don't know if he's in this top split. Going to be Derek Dryman starting on the pole. Aiden in second. Jesse Entrican in third. Going to be Brady Thompson in that number 4 spot. Ethan Bowers in 5th. Trevin Lane in 6th. Matthew Watts in that number 7 spot. And Aiden Forrester in 8th. Heather, it is top split. So, and it's like a 7K SOF. And I know Nick does a good job, but the lowest number in the servers is 6227. I forget what his is. Come on, Ebow. All right, we are getting ready for the green flag. They're going to get 1 to go. This is their last chance to make tonight's feature. We are sending 4 good drivers home here tonight after this one as they come across the line. Get that 1 to go. Make sure you wave it to your favorite, just in case they don't make the feature, as they come by into turn number 1 and 2. Who's it going to be for the LCQ? What are your guys' guess? Who do you pick for the LCQ? Who is going to be tonight's B-Main Warrior? down into turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Dryman going to get a nice jump. Aiden in that number 15. They're going to be 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Jesse Entrican isn't messing around. He's looking for second, maybe more, as we got one up into the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Trevin Lane's going to go all the way to the back. He has not had a great night. Through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Entrican up into that number 2 spot as they head through 3 and 4. They are trying to wreck for first person going home. Trevin Lane hard into the wall in 3 and 4. Here comes Entrican looking for the lead as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Can he get that run out of turn 4? There's debris in the turn 4. Debris. CT, thank you for the like. Ryan, thank you for the like. What's up? What was that? Oh, you got Trevin? Yeah, that wasn't good for him. Oh, contact between Dryman and Entrican. They're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. Dryman going to get the wall. Entrican going to have the edge down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to have it at the line this time by? Out of turn 4, it's going to be Dryman at the line as Aiden and Entrican make contact down the front straightaway. We got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go here in the LCQ as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Dryman out front. Entrican now trying to fight with the number 15 of Aiden as they head through turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of switcheroo. Here comes Aiden back to the bottom side. Oh, out of turn number 4, it's going to be Entrican keeping that number 2 spot as Aiden gets back in line. Right now, Matthew Watts in that final transfer spot. But here comes Ebao out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 2 to go at the line. We got a battle out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Ethan Bowers down low, looking up underneath Watts. Can he make the pass? He's got a lap and a half to figure it out. Oh, he's got contact as it looks like Aiden's going to get him turned sideways in 3 and 4. That's going to now knock E. Bowers out of that one. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It's going to be all Dryman, maybe. Here comes Entrican looking down low. It's going to be Dryman, Entrican, Aiden, and Watts going to tonight's feature. Which Trevin could have won. It's top 4. It's top 4, yeah. Yes, it is iRacing. Sorry. we're doing some races. 3JR, we're gonna do some races. It's gonna be mini stocks on Wednesday. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for tonight's main event. Is anybody really surprised that Evan C is starting on the pole here? It is going to be Evan C starting on the pole here tonight. Ethan Johnson in second. Blake Majulis in third. It's going to be Nathan Waddell in that number 4 spot with Chase Barbara in fifth. Going to be Caden Honeycutt in sixth. Stephen Gaines, 7th. Damian Kiefer in 8th. Going to be Dylan Yeager in that number 9 spot. Ryan Flatten in 10th. Hayden Tolson in 11th. Cody Nevin going to start in that number 12 spot with Colton Zimmer in 13th. Trey Mills 14th. And Derek Dryman in 15th. Jesse Entrican's going to start in that number 16 spot. Aiden in 17th. And Matthew Watts in that number 18 spot. Going to be 50 laps here tonight at Cedar Lake. As they roll off the starting grid, I want to hear it out there. Who's your favorite? It is open set. It's Top Split Official, the opener. As they come into turn number 3 and 4, they're going to get that one to go this time. But make sure you wave it to your favorite. You can wave to them. I promise you they probably won't wave back. As they come down the front straightaway, they get that one to go. As they come across the line, it's going to be Evan C. and Ethan Johnson on that front row. Usually, I'm going to start posting the lives ahead of time just so that you guys can do that. But I do normally put out a schedule every week. 3D just ended. That was normally what we were doing on Tuesdays. But follow Facebook. That is probably the best spot to catch the schedule, or on my Discord, and that link is in the description. Out of turn number 2, it's going to be Evan C leading the way. Ethan Johnson holding strong on the outside as they head through 3 and 4. C's going to slide up. Here comes Johnson down low. Johnson going to get the edge into turn number 1 and 2. Blake Majulis digging that bottom side. Evan C thinks about threading the needle, but Blake Majulis going to close that door. Put Blake Majulis to the point as they come out of turn number 4, and it's new race leader Blake Majulis into turn number 1 and 2. My girlfriend called. What was the answer? It is open setup. This is top split official opener. Yep. Through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway, 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be out of turn number 4? Johnson going to lead it that time by. Back and forth for the lead. What a battle up here as they head through 1 and 2. Evan C tried to throw a slider, had to get the brakes on, loses a couple spots as they head through 3 and 4. Big stack up further back in the back as Johnson now has a bunch of breathing room. They're 3, 4, make it 5 wide. Almost out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We got one up into the wall. That's going to be Evan C. hard into the wall in the 33. Yellow flag comes out. Evan C. with a big wreck here. Look at this. They were almost 5 wide. They just ran out of room. Evan just pushes hard. Nothing anybody could really do in that situation. He's going to lose the right front, and that's going to be the end of his race. Unless he takes the time to fix it, but I just don't see the point for him. You're not lying, Dylan. Dylan said, I don't know how we didn't wreck for 6 straight. Caution shots. Caution shots. Everybody take your shots now. This is pretty wild. These guys are, I think they're having fun. All right, guys, we got them restacked up. Are we going green this time by? I can't see the pace car, so I can't tell you. I don't think we are. I don't think we're going green this time. I think it's going to be 1 to go at the line. 1 to go at the line. Ethan Johnson leading the field. Blake Majulis in second. And on that second row, it's going to be Chase Barbara and Nathan Waddell. All right, looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Who's it going to be here tonight? I'll tell you what, they're not going to make this an easy one to call because they are all, as Nathan would say, plumb wild. As they come out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Green flag is out as Ethan leads them into turn number 1 and 2. Blake's going to get in line. Here comes Chase Barbara trying to get up underneath. He's going to hold up Waddell as Yeager rolls the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. So top 2 goes single file. We got chaos from third on back as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Honeycutt up into the wall in that number 10. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Chase going to finally try to break away in that number 4 spot. Nathan Waddell should be able to fit into, number 3 spot. Nathan Waddell should be able to slide up into that number 4 position, but choosing to roll the bottom as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Honeycutt to the outside. Waddell going to move to the high side. Honeycutt going to go down low. He's going to throw the slider through 1 and 2. Cut down by Waddell. They're 3 wide out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Yeager continuing to roll that bottom, trying to keep it 3 wide out of turn 4. Waddell has the bottom side. Honeycutt to the top side. Here comes Tolson in the 327. It was a 7K before they eliminated people in the Consi, so it's going to be well over 7 for this. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Ethan Johnson out front. We're watching the battle for 4th on back. Honeycutt has it as Nathan Waddell now sits in the number 5 position as they come out of turn number 4. Starting to thin it out a little bit, maybe a little bit more single file racing coming up here as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Right now, it is going to stay single file for the most part. We got to go way back in the field. Oh, we got to go down to the number 11 of Cody Nevin to find somebody side by side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Nevin trying to get that bottom side to roll. It's just not there. Waddell tried it. Nevin's trying it as we got a battle up here with Yeager as it looks like Trey Mills is digging up underneath them as now here comes Yeager up underneath Tolson, not able to make the move as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Hold on, I might be able to see what the SOF is, at least a rough estimate of the SOF. $7.2K. $7.2K for the feature. Ethan Johnson continues to lead. Here comes Tolson looking up underneath Waddell as they come out of turn number 4. Wow, Keeper was way sideways back there in the pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Tolson to the outside, trying to get up above Waddell as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Tolson looking for a top 5 as they come out of 4 to the line. It was a dead heat at the line that time by. Tolson digging the outside as they come out of turn number 4. Yeager taking it to the bottom. They were 3 wide down the back straightaway, 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Tolson finally going to take that number 5 spot as Waddell follows back to 6. Here comes Yeager down low as they come out of turn number 4. Yeager wants that 6th spot. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Keeping it pretty clean so far as Dylan trying to get up underneath that number 5 machine. He's got it into turn number 3. Can he clear him out of turn number 4? Not quite. Here comes Waddell. Nope. Waddell has to fall back in line. Give Yeager the number 6 spot. Bunch of contact happening further back. We're going to go back and take a look and see what's happening. Keeper is in the mix right now. Now he's got Jesse up underneath him as they come out of turn number 4. Entrican going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track. Keeper back down with a cut down. This is the battle for 9th. Keeper's going to slide him in 3 and 4. Entrican going to get back up underneath him out of turn 4 down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Back and forth for that number 9 spot. Here comes the 20 of Colton Zimmer. Keeper going to dive it back up underneath Entrican as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Great racing out here as we have passed the halfway point. 25 laps to go. 25 laps to go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 side by side for 9th and 11th as they come out of turn number 4. Who's going to come out ahead here as it looks like they're starting to battle further up as Yeager has made his way around Waddell, now trying to find his way around Tolson. Here comes Yeager. He's going to go to the bottom side through turn number 1 and 2. Tolson's going to bang the wall out of 2. Yeager with the edge out of 2, but Tolson's going to catch him back into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 to the line. Give Tolson the spot that time by as they head into 1 and 2. Great racing through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Waddell thinking about 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4. So many great battles on the track, but we're watching the one for that number 5 position as they're 3 wide out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Tolson's going to have the edge into 3 and 4. Waddell starting to dig that bottom side. Is the bottom side starting to come in as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Yeager's going to try to take it away from Waddell. Waddell going to dig back low, almost 3 wide again out of turn number 2. Looks like Honeycutt starting to put the pressure on the number 3 position of Chase Barbara as they come out of turn number 2. We're going to keep an eye on that battle, but right now, watching the battle for 5th, these guys are actually gaining on 3rd and 4th as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Waddell down low. They are 3 wide every time coming out of turn number 2. Waddell has that run through 1 and 2. Can't seem to get the run out of turn 4. This time he keeps it side by side with Yeager into turn number 1 and 2. Bentley, thank you for the like. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Waddell going to slide up the track. Cut down by Yeager. They make a little contact out of turn 4. Yeager's going to keep the spot that time by. Tolson has caught Honeycutt. It's about to get interesting in front of these guys as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We got 15 laps to go as they come across the line. 15 laps to go. Oh, Tolson throws a slider on Honeycutt as the yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag comes out for the 2nd time here tonight. Let's go see what happened to Stephen Gaines. Got the wall down the front straightaway and got stuck in the wall. Broke that right front. Brings out the caution flag as he was trying to keep it high and away from the leaders. Unfortunate for Steven, and maybe fortunate for us because we're about to see a wild one. Some of these guys were really starting to pick up the pace. This might get real interesting. All right, let me take a drink because I'm going to need it for this last part. 35 laps in the books. 35 laps in the books. It is going to be 14 to go when they take the green flag. This is definitely going to be a good one to watch to the end as Ethan Johnson leads the field. Blake Majulis in second. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2, and we're going to go to the spotter stand because that'll give us a little better view for all these cars on the start. All right, it looks like they got 1 to go at the line. We are going green flag this time by. Green flag this time by. Come on, Ejo. Win it for free speed. He's been really picking up the pace a lot lately. Looking for the green flag in turn number 3. Green flag is out. Blake Majulis caught off guard. Ethan Johnson with a big jump. Blake's going to be able to keep that number 2 spot, but here comes Chase and Honeycutt, and don't count out the 327. Tolson had some speed as he almost gets in the back of Barbara. Oh, this is going to be absolute chaos for second on back as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Tolson thinking about 3 wide all over the bumper bar of that number 23 of Chase Barbara as they come out of turn number 4. Chase Barbara giving Honeycutt a push out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He's going to bang the wall. Tolson's going to get up underneath down the back straightaway. He's got to fall back in line and ran out of room as they head through 3 and 4. It's 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side for third on back as Dylan Yeager has paved his way up to the front as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. 10 laps to go. Yeager in that number 48 having a fantastic run. He has been moving his way up through the field, somehow paved his way through all that chaos and takes the number 3 spot back. That time by as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, he's been getting better and better every week, which is it's cool to watch, honestly. I love it. 8 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's all Ethan Johnson out front. I don't know if anybody has anything for him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Blake Majulis is not gaining as they get 7 laps to go. Battle's going to be for the number 4 spot as Waddell is looking up underneath Honeycutt. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Chase going to stick his nose to the outside of Waddell. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Waddell has to get back in line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Does he have a way around that number 10? Taylor, thank you for the follow as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Waddell going to give Honeycutt a little bit of a bump out of turn 4 as they got 5 laps to go. Here comes Waddell back down low. Honeycutt doing what he can to defend that number 4 position as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to drift up a little high. Waddell going to have the edge. I don't know who had it at the line, but I think it was Nathan Waddell as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. It looks like Yeager is closing in on Majulis. I don't know if he has enough time. We're going to keep an eye on that battle as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Waddell going to try to seal the deal. Out of turn number 2, not quite able to slide up. Honeycutt's going to hold strong on the outside. Through turn number 3 and 4, Yeager is there battling for that number 2 spot as we watch the battle for the number 4 position as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Yeager down low on Majulis through turn number 3 and 4. White flag is in the air. This is all but Ethan Johnson's here as it stands right now as they head through 1 and 2. Battle's going to be for second. Yeager down low. Majulis up high through turn number 3 and 4. Give the win to Ethan Johnson. Blake Majulis going to finish second. Dylan Yeager third. Waddell and Honeycutt, your top 5. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely great when you see that. I love it. I personally love it, especially people that deserve it. What a win out of Ethan Johnson. He's got to be proud of himself. good run for him here tonight as he is going to go ahead and park it in victory lane. We're going to go ahead and get the results. And look, if somebody from the top 3 wants to jump in for an interview, I am more than happy to do it. I think he's going to blow it up down there. So, Ethan, if you got my Discord, jump in. It was definitely a great race. Definitely a good show. That was phenomenal. It's going to be Ethan Johnson with the win. Blake Majula second. Dylan Yeager in third. Going to be Nathan Waddell in that number 4 spot. Honeycutt in 5th. Chase Barbara in 6th. Hayden Tolson going to get in 7th. Trey Mills in 8th. Damian Kiefer in 9th. Going to be Cody Nevin in that number 10 spot. Jesse Entrican in 11th. Colton Zimmer in 12th. Going to be Matthew Watts in 13th. Derek Dryman 14th. Ryan Flatt in 15th. Aiden in 16th. Stephen Gaines 17th. And Evan C. going to round out the field in that number 18 position. I'm assuming. No, this is iRacing is what it is. It's iRacing. It isn't World of Outlaw. Good run out there for these guys. Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. I enjoy calling them. I think the openers are my favorite. All right, we're going to see if anybody's in Discord. I don't think they're going to be. I haven't been able to get the late model guys in here, but we got to work on that. We got to work on getting these late model guys in here. So if you know any of these guys, make sure you tell them. I do interviews if you're in the top 3, but we don't have them in here. You ever see? We see Caleb Durgan all the time. All the time. No, it's just it's Top Split official. Is that like Brogan that used to hang out with us over there at Beehive Media? Is that Brogan? Yeah, he wins a lot. Not as much as he used to. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. I got a little bit of testing and other things to do here tonight. Tomorrow we have off. Okay, I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no. I know what SLR is, yes. I do know Peter Neuter. He knows me. But anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow we have off. I'm going to do some testing for some other stuff, and we'll be back Wednesday with the mini stocks. And we got some more stuff coming up. So make sure you guys follow all my channels, MDI TV now, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, and get in the Discord. We have a bunch of announcements coming up, a bunch of new races. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't show my face on the stream, but he does. So that's probably the first clue. Shane, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. But I'm going to be finishing up for the night. I'll talk to you guys later. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night. Ro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.